Am I the a-hole for ruining my niece's birthday over a name? Hi, all names have been changed for obvious reasons. I, 29, female, was pregnant with twins a few years ago. Unfortunately, only one baby survived, a little boy who we'll call Henry, and my daughter who passed, we'll call her Daphne. Me and my sister were close growing up, but we drifted apart when there was a rivalry on her part after I met my partner. For example, she hated and we got engaged before her. She has been with her partner for 3+ more years, and she threw a fit saying she wouldn't attend our wedding unless she was engaged too. They had an engagement. He wanted a happy life, and she threw an engagement party on the night before my wedding. When I announced our pregnancy, she wasn't happy, as I'd done another thing before her. But when my daughter died, she seemed to be a lot nicer. Because of this change, she made her Henry's godparents. She became pregnant recently and refused to announce the name until a few days after birth. The baby girl was called Theodora, which is beautiful. I was bringing presents on her and saw my dad building a huge toy box with Daphne on it. I was told that the baby is called Daphne and Theodora on the paper. No one will use full name, only her nickname. All my family knew and supported her. I got upset and started shouting, asking if it was a cruel prank. She called up and told me to fuck off. I don't know the name and she liked it since my baby's funeral. My family are on her side and say, why do I care? My baby is not here, so there's no confusion, and don't seem why I caused a scene and ruined a happy time, and why I can't be happy for her. I am petty and cruel. They want me to apologize, but I don't want to. Edit. Thank you for so many kind responses. To answer, I will not be reaching out to any of the family anytime soon. Also, to clear up some questions asked, I do think she was happy with my misfortune. Hindsight is great. I did not want to think the worst at the time, but I was very, very ill. Doctor told my husband that I may die, so they delivered the children early. She told him she could take care of the babies if I died, as he would not cope alone. Fortunately, I survived, but I lost my child in the process. I do think she felt happy in this to see me suffer. The name is similar to the ones used, with the correct nickname being Dora, and her using Daphne being similar off to the tongue with the same sound D, but no correlation with the longer name. I hope this message makes sense. She has always had rivalry with me. I do not understand why. I don't make competition, but she always has been the golden child. When I started dating my partner, she took him away from dancing with me at my birthday to tell him she thinks he would be better suited with someone like her, not like me. That she takes better care of her looks, has a better job. She does not think my job counts, as it is working with the disabled children, etc. She was in a relationship at that time, so she always made it known that I do not deserve the things I have. I do not say she wants to be me though. We have very different lives and look different, and she has not tried to copy my looks or career. Only things like man, marriage, babies, house, etc., which I believe is more to one up me than to be me, if this makes sense. I firmly think she is an angel and a very vocal on SM and how beautiful and successful she is in all her endeavors, baby included. I do not get this, but I stopped caring a long time ago. I have to come to the terms with it. I no longer feel like I need negativity in my life, and I stop flogging a dead horse, if that is the right expression. Thank you once again for all comments. Am I the a-hole for telling my husband's family that all dinners need to be potluck or we won't be there? When I married my husband and knew his family was big, I also knew his family was close and loved family dinners. What I did not know was how tricky they were to host. Even he didn't know, because they still have sexist views that women are the primary hosts and cook in the family for dinner. And they rejected his offer to host a single guy before. We hosted 10 times for his family. All 10, the two of us slaved over making sure that there was enough food and enough to cater for everyone, but it was exhausting. His parents don't like anything spicy or exotic and prefer a regular meat, potato, vegetable, gravy style meal. One sister doesn't like any kind of fish. Another sister doesn't like beef or lamb. Another only eats rice dishes. One brother wants everything salted and will show displeasure and something not salty enough for him. It's too hard to cook for everyone, but they never bring any food. Dislike the idea of potluck dinners and are not afraid to express when they dislike someone's food. It's exhausting. My husband husband told them to cut the crap before. We tried it a few times. We tried it to figure out a buffet style thing, and everything was just so expensive and exhausting. So he suggested potluck. It was short down hard. In the end, he said we would not host unless it's potluck, and we would skip family meals to be fair. Cue to outrage and then blaming me. They took the blame for it, but it didn't work. They truly believe the women of the household are the ones who make these decisions, and so they confronted me and I told them they need to choose potluck family dinners with us or we don't attend. They're pissed, which I did expect and was not shocked by, but then they started saying it was not my decision to make and I'm coming between them. And my husband and I wondered if it was wrong for me to say anything because at the end of the day, they're not my family, they're his. Am I the a-hole? Am I the a-hole for not letting someone choose items from my cart? So this just happened tonight and my wife and I are debating about it. My local supermarket often has this discount deal just before closing to get rid of the fresh meats, breads, etc. Lots of shoppers go around this time just to get these deals. Today I was there and happened to see the several packs rump roast 50% off. I grabbed all 4 of them, all various sizes, but about 1 pound each. I put them in my cart and started walking away and was rather proud of my find. Then I heard this woman behind me standing next to the meat section. Women, excuse me, are you taking all those? Me, yes, that's why they're in my cart. Women, well, can I have at least one? I was about to get one for my kids' dinner. Not wanting to be a jerk, I pick up 1 pack and offer it to her. She then heads towards my cart and says, women, actually I prefer to choose myself. Thank you. Oh, I see. You took the last of the discount bagels as well. I'll grab one of these too. And then tried to take items out of my cart. I had physically grabbed her hand and pushed it away. And then said, now you get nothing. I walked away as I heard her say, so selfish. I literally just turned to her and started laughing. I was so ridiculous that I couldn't even get mad. I thought I was clearly in bite. But now my wife said saying I should have taken all the discounts meat in the first place since they weren't going to eat it right away, and I should have let the woman grab some items from my cart since again we don't need them immediately. We are in a small community and she is nervous. She might know the woman is worried about our reputation, but I figured first come first serve. So am I the a-hole for not letting a stranger pick and choose what she wants from my cart?